welcome to another episode of Swing and Bang. We are here to talk about UFC on ESPN 23 or UFC Fight Night Reyes versus Prozaska, the event that happened last weekend. So it was a banger of an event, obviously. Yes, what's your take on the event as a whole?
Yeah, man, we saw a devastating spinning back KO in the main event. Wow, who saw that coming? I didn't see that coming. That was a wild, vicious KO, and
He's good at
also
Reyes.
some yeah, man. Reyes coming off a loss against Blahovic. I think he needs to get his act right. Maybe get back in the gym. I felt a little bit sad for him, but Rosaka. Two fights into the UFC, and we are already talking about a title shot here for him. So that's amazing.
Yeah, dude, for sure. I mean, the way he fought, Reyes. All credit to him, dude. He had a great fight with John Jones. He had a very decent fight with Blachowicz. Unfortunately, yeah, he's been on this losing streak since he was 12-0. But yeah, I feel he'll bounce back for sure. It was a good fight. I mean, for sure, Prozaska dominated him the whole fight in the sense he was always charging on him, kept the striking good and firm the whole fight. But yeah, I mean, Prozaska, I mean, right now I feel he's kind of deserving to get a title shot. And yeah, as per the ranks as well, and also, yeah, makes sense. The winner of Texera and Blakovic fight might get it. So yeah, let's see what happens on that front. Yeah, dude,
I think
overall,
Alexander Rakic is also fighting somebody. So I think he's also on a pretty good win streak right now, and
yeah,
he's I
yeah,
think
yeah.
number one in the rankings, number one or number two. So
No, Rakic is number three now. Prozaska has moved to number two.
I'd like
But
to see
yeah,
him fight
Rakic.
Rakic actually.
Yeah,
Maybe
dude. Actually, we have to see what happens over here. Maybe who knows? He can fight Rakic also before maybe being the number one contender in that sense. But yeah, let's see. Only time will tell. I feel. Texera Blakovic fight. When is that fight scheduled to be?
I don't think there is an event or a date yet for that fight.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
No,
I
they
think
don't have a date yet.
UFC 266. I feel they're looking to book it for UFC 266. So yeah,
Yeah, that will be a minimum, of course. It will have its own event.
yeah, yeah, for sure. It's a main event for sure. Yeah. All right. Moving on. Did you see the other fights as well? How did you find it? Chikache Swanson. That was good.
Absolutely. I think the first fight, let's start with Mirab versus Cody Stamen. I think that
Yeah,
was an
yeah, yeah.
intense back and forth, fast fight. You know,
Yeah, dude.
very
Yeah, yeah,
flashy.
yeah.
Stamen, good wrestling, and we saw some flashy takedowns from Mirab, obviously, and he
Yeah,
landed
yeah.
some good shots. It
Yeah,
was a
dude.
good
Very
fight, to be honest,
flashy.
from the start to the
It was a
card.
very good fight. Start to the cut, it was on, and both of them were very good technical wrestlers, but they could throw down punches as well in the fight. It was very good. First round, I felt Merab kind of no, sorry, the second round I felt Merab kind of dominated the fight, but yeah, Stamen came back in the third round and put up a very good fight in the third round. Even he also got some pretty good takedowns, so that was good. That was good. We are hoping to see a lot. Also, yeah, Merab, amazing dude. I mean, he has some record of having the most number of takedowns in the bantamweight division. So yeah, I mean, good, pretty good. Sambo
Yeah,
style
and he's a
black belt
black
in
belt in
judo.
judo.
Right, right, right. Yeah. Currently 17-4 on a five-fight win streak. Let's see, man. It's called a Dominic Cruz also. So yeah, that'll be something to look forward
Yeah,
to.
everybody's calling him out now. Uh,
Yeah,
that's a big win. If you get that win, that's a big win, of course.
yeah, dude, for sure, for sure. Yeah, yeah. Dominic Cruz is for sure the veteran of the game and legend of the division in that sense. So yeah, dude, it was good. Fight was pretty.
It was a good fight.
I felt, yeah, yeah, I also felt the decision was kind of fair on the ref's part. Merab deserved the win. Overall,
Yeah, I
I
think
mean,
he
we can
clearly
talk about
won two
however
rounds.
close it was. Yeah, he clearly won two rounds out of three. So, yeah. It was a pretty good.
I can give him to 10-9 rounds.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nice dude. Yeah. So this fight was
moving on.
originally scheduled for December, is it? Okay, yeah. Stamen pulled out due to COVID-19, and then again
Yeah,
the
yeah.
fight
This
was
fight was rescheduled. Yes, this fight was rescheduled. It was
right, right.
booked for a different card. I think it fell out. Yeah.
Right, man.
Anyway,
Yeah, dude. I
moving
mean,
on.
yeah, a fighter to look forward to. Anyway, yeah. So
What about
moving on.
Strickland and Jotko?
Strickland Jotko was good. It was a
Your
very
thoughts?
textbook fight. I felt it was kind of a very textbook fight, very technical. I mean, Strickland was on his game the whole fight. He kept on charging, had the proper technical moves against Jotko. So it wasn't a surprise for me as to why the decision went for Strickland. So yeah, that way I felt it's okay. I mean,
Yeah,
I don't
I
know.
think it was pretty clear.
Hmm. Yeah,
I think
dude.
it
I
was
mean,
pretty
Sean
clear.
Strickland.
Uh, Strickland landed more shots, and he was charging. He was keeping the distance well, moving forward all the time. Uh, yeah, man, that was a pretty straightforward decision win for him. He's also on a 3-fight win streak right now. He's on a 4-fight win streak right now,
Yeah,
and he's
yeah,
coming up the middleweight division.
yeah, dude.
Another contender in
11th now. Hmm.
the division,
Yeah, yeah. And if you look at his
coming
record,
fast.
it's 23-3, man. It's a very good record in that sense. I mean, he's only had
That's
three
a good
losses.
record. That's a good
Yeah,
record.
and also he's come back from an accident and stuff. He like his leg accident where he had
Yes,
an issue with the leg
yes,
in a car accident or something. So yeah, props to him, dude. It's fine. I mean, a lot of people are hoping this guy comes up the ranks, and yeah, maybe next he would get some good prize fighter like Holland or Gastelum, maybe. Who knows? So yeah, I mean, this guy is a
yeah. I think
fighter to look forward to.
Holland will be a good matchup for him, and Holland will probably take it without even thinking twice.
Yeah, yeah. But you don't know, man. You never know with this sport. I mean, there can be upsets. That's what the thing about the sport is. So yeah, let's hope what happens. Uh, yeah.
Yeah, man. Anything can happen. Yes, every fight is different, of course.
Mm,
What about the
okay.
next one? A wild draw.
Yeah, dude. It was wild.
Kutelaba versus
It was,
Jacobi.
yeah, it
Another
was
wild
wild.
fight.
Yeah. Animosity was right there between both of them. They just wanted to win the fight. It was amazing. I mean, Ivan Kudlaba actually started out pretty good. The first round he dominated. I mean, won the round pretty easily. But yeah, second and third round was amazing. The way Jacoby came back, and yeah, it was amazing. I don't know if it was clearly a draw. Do you feel it was clearly a draw in that sense?
I thought Jacobi nicked it just slightly because Kutelaba, I think, started slowing down after the second round, and you could clearly see. But he still landed some shots. The third, maybe that's
Yeah, yeah.
what made the difference. That's what got the draw. But I still feel Jacobi nicked it. I still feel a little bit. I don't know. He could have got the split decision. I don't know. Very close. No, it's probably fair
Yeah,
enough.
dude.
A draw is a fair result.
Yeah, actually, the thing that you say makes sense. Third round, yeah, he did land a few punches, Kotlaba here and there, and clearly he won the first round very dominantly. So maybe that's why a decision was a little bit tipped in his favor, and it was called a draw. So yeah, but I think yeah, dude, rematch is in the cards for sure. I mean, you just can't let a draw be a draw in the sport. I feel so. I feel yeah, there's gonna be a rematch for sure.
I don't think there's going to be a rematch.
Okay,
We'll see. We'll see.
why
I
do you
don't know.
feel so? Mm,
I just think maybe that was a fair result, and I think they both would want to move on, possibly, because Ian Kutelaba is already coming off a rematch against Ankalaev. you know. But
Yeah, yeah.
let's see. I don't know.
But yeah, Kutalaba has had like some. I mean, he has lost to some very prominent people. I was doing
Yes,
some research and it's actually pretty amazing, dude. In that sense, I mean, I'm not. I mean, he didn't win at the end of the day, but still, it's a big thing.
yes,
You
he
know,
had some
losing
high
to a
high
lot of
profile
these ex
opponents.
fighters. Yeah, dude, Glover Teixeira and then Jared Cannonier, and then two fights with Ankalev. So yeah, he's had his fair share of uh, fighting with some really good fighters in the division. So
And he's also won
uh,
against Khalil Roundtree, another good
okay,
fighter in the light heavyweight division. Kutelaba is wild, you know. He's an entertaining fighter. I like him.
yeah, yeah, his pre-presses are pretty funny. He tries to intimidate his
Yes.
opponents. Yeah, doing some random stuff. I
You know,
really
he
like the one
screams at his
he
opponents.
yeah, he screams at his opponent. Yeah, 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 I've seen that right at his face.
He also
Yeah,
comes in like
one of
Hulk.
these. Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's his
His
ring name,
nickname
right?
is the Hulk,
Yeah,
by
yeah,
the
the
way.
Hulk.
His nickname,
He
yeah.
came. I saw once in like one of these presses. He actually like painted himself green and came up with a presser. So that was fun. Okay, so moving on, Swanson Chikadze. Oh no, we finished up, right? Oh yeah, Swanson Chikadze.
An up and coming prospect. This was a test for him, and he passed it with flying colors, I believe. I feel he passed it with flying colors, and he is definitely a contender. Swanson is a veteran, of course, and this is a good win for him. I think he definitely deserves someone in the top 10 right now.
Yeah,
Uh,
dude. This is the first time
Good
I
fight.
saw
What a
Chikadze.
TKO.
Yeah, dude.
Body shot.
It's very rare that we see body shot TKOs. So that was something new to see and amazing, dude. What an explosive! I mean, right from the gateway, he was explosive against Swanson. The few jabs before that, and then bam, just hit it proper body kick right at the money. So that was amazing. I mean, this was the first time I saw Chikadze live, and I was impressed, dude. Yeah, I mean, we were speaking before, and you were the one who told me about this fighter, and yeah, dude, he's everything that he said. So up and coming for sure. Let's see. He's called out
And he's
Max
also he
Holloway.
has a good kickboxing record.
Oh, is it?
He has a good kickboxing record, by the way.
Okay.
He has about 45 fights in kickboxing.
Oh, okay. Nice, dude.
13 and 2 record. Definitely, you need to keep a watch on him.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. He's calling out Max Holloway and or Calvin Cutter as well. So yeah, dude, if that fight gets made,
I mean, he'll get
that's a
Calvin
big
Cater,
fight for him.
but
Mhm.
he's also called out Yair Rodriguez, who's also a kickboxer and who's
Yeah,
also a taekwondo, comes from a taekwondo background, and I think that would be a crazy fight to watch. Chikadze versus
Rodriguez.
Yair,
Yeah, yeah,
a very flashy
yeah.
fight it would be.
Rodriguez, amazing dude. I mean, he's got one of the best KOs ever in MMA history. So that's something crazy to look forward to. Yeah,
Yeah,
dude.
some
So
good
that's
fights in
it.
the cards for Chikadze. I think. Yeah,
Yeah, dude.
go
This
ahead.
win proved. Yeah, so this win proved a lot for him in that sense, beating a veteran, Cub Swanson, coming into the UFC. So how long has he been in the UFC now?
He has about 6 fights in the UFC.
Okay, okay.
He is 6-0 in the
In the
UFC
UFC.
right now.
That's good, dude.
Yes, he is 6-0.
Building up that momentum.
Yeah, no,
So
he's climbing up fast. He's
yeah,
climbing up fast.
yeah, yeah.
He's definitely getting a top 10 for sure.
Hmm.
I think the Yair fight would be awesome.
Makes
Let's
sense.
see if
Yeah.
it gets booked.
Hmm. Yeah, even I feel Yair Rodriguez would make sense. I don't know if Max Holloway will be ready to take this fight. I'm not sure. Let's see.
No, no, I don't think. I think Max. The next fight should be a title fight for Max. After that performance against Calvin Keater,
Hmm.
you can't deny him
Right, right,
right now. So I think the winner of Volkanovski Ortega should be the next fight for Holloway.
right.
Volkanovski Ortega, something to look forward to. They're both coaching on the Ultimate Fighter, and that will be a fun fight to watch. Someone other than Holloway after a long time.
Yeah.
So I don't know who wins that one. I can't call that
Volkanovski
one.
Ortega will be good. Yeah, dude. Even I can't call that. TCT has been on the rise now again. I think
Yeah,
I feel like in
he beat the Korean
2019,
Zombie.
he was starting to lose it. Yeah, and then he's back now with the Korean Zombie. Yeah, dude. Even Korean Zombie's
Yes,
got
yes,
a
he's
fight
come back
booked now,
after that
right?
Holloway.
Hmm.
Yes, yes,
Right.
he has a fight booked against Danny Gay, who is
Yeah,
also
Danny K.
a top 10 fighter
Yeah,
in the
number eight.
featherweight division. He's just coming off a 35-second KO.
Dude.
It's a fight
A
of
lot of fights
noise.
coming up in
Anyway, moving
featherweight.
on. Yes.
Mhm.
So the main event obviously stole the show, and we spoke about it
Yeah,
initially.
dude. Yeah, yeah.
What a phenomenal performance, and he's definitely uh, got some eyes on him now. And
Right, dude. For
let's
sure.
see. I'm excited for his next fight,
Yeah,
Brozaka. I think he should
yeah.
be booked against Rakic, but
Mm,
also possible that he gets a title shot. So
right.
another
Yeah,
contender in the light heavyweight division. Maybe John Jones shouldn't have left. Maybe.
yeah, dude. Now he can't claim he's beaten everyone in the division. So, yeah. But Prozaska, dude, I mean, amazing. The fight was so, his striking, I felt was so unorthodox. I mean, you could feel it, dude. I mean, the guy was, I mean, he's already, his nose is out before coming into the fight. And he's trying to block him, and it's just this gap, dude, and bam, direct on the nose. He's hitting. I don't know, dude. It was amazing. I mean, I was like kind of impressed, surprised, everything at the same time. It was amazing in that sense. He was hitting from everywhere. I mean, he was getting hit from everywhere. Yes. So that was
Yeah,
crazy.
his
Continuous and
very unorthodox
he's
striking. You're
down.
right.
Yeah.
It's coming in from weird
Mm.
angles, and he
Yeah.
was trying to throw flying knees and doing some flashy stuff. Very athletic and kind of like another Tony Ferguson. But yeah, he's wild. He's wild. He throws some really unorthodox
He's wild,
shots.
dude. Yeah. Yeah.
Comes in from weird
Yeah.
angles.
Yeah.
I think it's tough to
Yeah.
face fighters like that. You need to. It's not
Yeah, and
easy
especially in
fighting
the
people
light
like that.
heavyweight division, and like being in a light heavyweight division with that kind of speed, and so that's amazing, dude. And the ground that he covers, he was on rails the whole fight. It was on him. If you look at the fight again, he's literally chasing him down to try to beat him up. That was crazy, dude. I mean, it was. I mean, I could really feel like Reyes being taken aback. I mean, he didn't expect this coming into the fight, I felt. But yeah, that was great.
Absolutely.
Yeah, dude. So light heavyweight is shaping up to be crazy. Light heavyweight as well as featherweight. We have a lot of fights coming up. So yeah, dude. Coming to some of the big newses that have been going on in this past week. So it's crazy, dude. First off, Nate Diaz and Edwards fight got postponed to 263, and Nate Diaz pulled out due to undisclosed reasons. So yeah,
No, I
what do you
think he
feel
pulled
about
out
that?
due to an injury. He had
Okay,
some
okay. No,
injury.
it was undisclosed. Okay. That's
Yeah,
good, dude.
so
We were actually forward to that fight.
we still want to
The whole
watch that
yeah,
fight.
Yeah, yeah.
So
It has a
it's
lot of
good
implications.
that they
So
rescheduled it.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
263, right?
everybody wants to watch that fight.
Yeah, dude. True, true.
263, yes,
It,
yes. So I don't know uh, how are they going to fill that co-main spot that's left
yeah.
out right now
Hmm.
with uh, with this fight. When is this
May
UFC
16th.
261? It's next week. Next week. Yeah.
Yeah, May
So
15th.
I think they can find
Yeah,
they
May
can probably
16th in
find
India.
another put in another co-main event or maybe push the Tony Ferguson fight to the
Tony
co-main.
fight.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, they already have like a pretty good banger event, dude. I mean, they have Souza and Muniz and Hermanson Shebazian in prelims. So even that fight can be pushed up. I feel one of those fights can be pushed up to the main card. So yeah, I mean they have
Yeah,
like
that looks
pretty good
likely.
fights.
That
Mm-hmm.
looks likely.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they're going to find another fight to fill the co-main spot, or maybe they
Yeah,
can
dude.
do it. I don't know. They can put some other fights there. I don't know. But yeah, they can
Yeah.
definitely push it. It looks like they're going to push somebody up
Mm-hmm.
from the
Yeah.
prelims. I think Tony versus Benail Dariush might take the co-main spot. I think definitely deserves the co-main event. That is going to be a
Yeah, dude,
wild
for
fight.
sure. Mm, that's gonna be
Any
something.
fight with Tony is a wild fight.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Darius is pretty wild too, so it's gonna be a banger
Yeah, he
for sure.
has some KOs, some
Yeah,
mind-blowing knockouts.
yeah,
Not a lot of people know about him actually.
yeah, dude. Even actually, to be honest, even I didn't know about him until his last fight. So yeah, but he's also
No, he has some notable
yeah,
wins
yeah,
in
yeah.
that lightweight division. I think he's hovering in that 10 to 15th ranking. Now he's eighth in the rankings after his win against Drakkar
Mhm.
Close. That was also a wild
Wild knockout.
knockout.
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I think he definitely deserves. A lot of people have don't want to fight him, and
Hmm.
he it was difficult for him to get a fight,
Hmm.
a top ranked opponent, and he's finally got one.
Yeah,
So
dude.
let's see
If he
how it
beats
goes for
Tony,
him.
then it's gonna be amazing for him. Then a lot of fighters can't deny him, and I mean, once he beats Tony, then he's in top five, dude, for sure. For sure, he's gonna get some top five fighter next after that. I mean, he's already fighting Tony in that sense. But yeah, yeah. Dillashaw and Sandhagen got cancelled. Dillashaw pulled off due to an injury, nasty cut during training.
Yeah, he apparently he had a headbutt injury in training.
Oh, okay. Oh, the cut looked pretty nasty, dude.
So
I saw the pictures. It was pretty nasty that way. So yeah, that fight's off and it's been replaced with Donald Cerrone versus Morono. So yeah, that's gonna happen in the
yeah,
next few
Cerrone
days.
also had a change of opponents recently.
Hmm.
So he's coming back now.
Yeah, Cerrone, fine dude. He's like this veteran who'll just he keeps fighting and fighting and fighting. Yeah, it's okay.
Of course, man. Who doesn't like to see Donald?
Yeah,
Of course.
great guy. Mhm. So yeah, we have a lot of interesting fights coming up. Some great newses, and also, so yeah, I want to address the elephant in the room. So the last two episodes we've been having some good feedbacks and from our friends and viewers. So that was amazing, and we've tried to incorporate that. And so we've tried to come out with a new layout for the show. So yeah, as you can see it on the screen right now. So this is how the layout of the show is going to be from right now. We're going to bring up some news facts, some facts as well for people who are new to this sport to get yourself, kind of accustomed to all these terms and stuff. And also keep you updated with the news and some trivias about the sport and the fighters as well. So yeah, keep the feedback coming on. It's amazing. So we're just going to try and improve every episode in whatever way we can. So yeah, and also maybe we are planning to come up with an episode on the MMA scene in India. So yeah, keep tuned in, guys. We're thinking that's going to be a good thing. So spread awareness in our own home country, and there are some amazing fighters in our own country as well, and there are a few promotions
Absolutely.
as well. So yeah, we're gonna talk about those in the coming up episodes, and then obviously we have some other UFC events coming up as well. So yeah, keep tuned in. It's fun. Swing and bang. Here we go.